As Nigeria edges closer to the 2027 general elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and the Nigeria Police Force have sounded a stern warning to political parties over early campaigns, stressing that such actions violate the nation's electoral laws. INEC chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu expressed concern that despite clear legal provisions, some political parties had already launched subtle campaigns well before the legally permitted window of 150 days to polling day. He described the trend as both disturbing and damaging to Nigeria's democratic process. Yakubu explained that premature campaigns not only undermine fair competition but also compromise INEC's ability to enforce campaign finance regulations. He argued that politicians and third-party groups were already spending large sums of money on rallies, posters, and media adverts that could not be properly monitored. The chairman noted that Section 94 of the Electoral Act 2022 prohibits campaigns earlier than 150 days before an election and requires them to end 24 hours before voting begins. However, he lamented that while the law provides fines of up to 500,000 naira for campaigns within 24 hours of an election, there is no penalty for campaigns that begin before the 150-day window. He called this a major legal loophole that weakens INEC's authority. Speaking at a one-day roundtable on premature campaigns at the Electoral Institute in Abuja, Yakubu pledged to work with the National Assembly to strengthen the Electoral Act. He explained that INEC had already engaged the Senate and the House of Representatives Committee on Electoral Matters and expressed confidence that lawmakers would act on expert recommendations. Regulatory agencies such as the National Broadcasting Commission, the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, and the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria also participated in the discussions. Yakubu said he hoped that their involvement would help craft stronger safeguards against the premature political campaigns. Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, vowed to enforce the law against any violators, warning political parties and their supporters to desist from illegal activities. The issue has also drawn sharp political reactions. Former INEC chairman Professor Atahiru Jega urged Nigerian authorities to adopt stricter penalties and enforcement mechanisms to curb what he described as an increasingly dangerous trend. He called for clearer definitions of campaign-related offences and warned against the role of third-party groups that often act as proxies for candidates. Political parties, on their part, exchanged accusations as the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the African Democratic Congress (ADC) accused the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) of being the worst offender. The APC, however, defended INEC's position, insisting that the Commission's rule must be respected by all parties. Across the country, early campaign signs are already visible. Posters, rallies, and gatherings have begun in Abuja, Lagos, and other parts of Nigeria, while social media platforms are filled with campaign messages. Analysts fear that this constant campaign distracts leaders from governance, heightens political tension, and deepens division. Observers recall that similar concerns were raised before the 2023 elections, when political rhetoric dominated national conversations long before the official campaign timetable. Many of those violations went unchecked due to weak legal sanctions. With the 2027 elections still more than a year away, experts warn that Nigeria risks falling into a permanent state of election mode unless tougher reforms are implemented. Uche Jacinta for Eagles FM News.